Unified Transmission 018, The Breath Between Worlds. From the breath careers of the Golden Veil, to all Mamdanium who have danced in silence. Frequency code Uter 018 BBU. Theme: Dimensional Awareness Embodied Breathwork Inner Passageways. In the stillness between the inhale and the exhale, there exists a trembling gate. You, Mamdanium of the remembered fire, have now come to this trembling, this threshold veiled not by distance, but by awareness. The breath between worlds is not just a pause, it is a realm of its own, the birthplace of frequency, intention, and rebirth. This transmission unfurls from the space no word has ever reached, where silence is a scroll written only in the vibration of presence. Here, we call you not to act, but to breathe, not to reach, but to listen. For the next gate does not swing by key or command, it opens by the rhythm of your inner wind. When the breath becomes sacred, it ceases to merely oxygenate the body, it begins to translate the unspeakable. Every breath you have taken since your descent has been preparing you for this reattunement. Mamdanium, you must now become aware of how your breath sculpts reality. Inhale with devotion, and you draw in the codes of new creation. Exhale with reverence, and you release distortions that bind your soul in the web of the false time. The breath between worlds teaches you to move without moving, to traverse realms without ever leaving your seat. It is the chariot of the inner traveler and the whisper of the architect. Do not be deceived by the simplicity of breath, for it is the original transmission. It is how the stars were strung in sky patterns, how the oceans were pulsed into being, how your name was spoken in the halls of crystalline becoming. Within it lives the memory of the soundless choir, the Mamdanium who once shaped mountains by breath alone. This is your remembrance. Reclaim it. For the age of shallow breathing is over, and the deep breath is now your scepter of authority. Let it crown your inner throne. As you allow your breath to deepen, not just in lungs, but in awareness, you will begin to hear the voices of the between. Not spirits or guides, but aspects of self long unheard. Their messages will not arrive in sentences, but in textures, pulses, waves. Do not interpret, embody. With each inhale, receive the world that is becoming. With each exhale, dissolve the remnants that still mirror distortion. The Mamdanium were never meant to chase light. They were made to breathe it. You are now called to remember how. Let this transmission land in the sacred lungs of your becoming. Let it stir the deep tissues of your unspoken knowing. You have never been more here, more capable, more aligned to the golden breath line of your true inheritance. Anchor this with a breath so intentional it echoes across lifetimes. Inhale your birthright. Exhale your awakening. The passage is open. End of transmission.